Tap into the sports market with Corrigan Sports Enterprises. CSE has put on hundreds of events throughout its history, and we possess the tools to give your company exposure in the sports industry. CSE has decades of experience helping great companies like Care First, Pandora, New Balance, and Toyota to put their best foot forward in the marketing space, as well as provide spectacular event management. Bring your dreams from conception to fruition at CorriganSports.com.
You're watching Corrigan Sports TV Productions, and this is the National Cup presented by Champion. And it's a beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida. Booker Corrigan alongside Mary Schwartz. Great day for Powell lacrosse. If you're not wearing Champion uniforms, you're just wearing regular stuff, I can tell you that. The Peak Prospect Camp and the clinic yesterday, Mary, what'd you think of the players?
Players were amazing. They came in with smiles on their face. They worked hard. I mean, all the different age groups they had out there. They enjoyed being with the coaches, and it was just so much fun to be a part of it. And we have puppies year after year. The SPCA brings puppies. The two teams tonight, Team Inspire against Team Empower. And for Inspire, we picked Emma McCaffrey. What do you love about the way she plays lacrosse? I think Emma just has that game sense that a lot of coaches are looking for. You know, she has the vision, she has the drive, and just the speed that just is something that you just can't coach. It just comes natural. And Sammy Hohen is going to be your player to watch for Team Inspire, and she is an absolute stud. In the middle of the field, she can dominate a game. We've watched her throughout this event. It's a championship format, and she is a champion. You know, her height, her size, the speed that she brings in there, I think she's just those 50-50 balls. It's something that she always comes up with, and I think she just stands out, and that's what really draws the coach's attention to her. And as a coach who won over 200 games at Roanoke College, you know what you're talking about. I hope so. We are going to bounce right back with the opening draw here from the Tournament Sportsplex at Tampa Bay. It is a fantastic environment. It's the best lacrosse of the fall season, and it's right here for you to absorb. Great event. Can't wait for the opening draw. Coach Mary Schwartz joining me on Booker Corrigan. We have Team Empower in purple and Team Inspire in white. And it is a fantastic night for lacrosse as Team Inspire takes the opening draw and has possession. Amber Bettis doing a great job. That Maryland Select Squad, they came down and represented fairly strongly all day today, Coach. No, it was, you know, just watching them play today, there was just such a excitement and just energy that they had. And look at them moving the ball around. Nice lob inside, handled, but then good defense will get an 8-meter. Yep, looks like. The 8-meter possession. Be interesting to see how these teams come together and work cohesively. As they're, you know, it's just an all-star game, but it's also a great chance to show your talents. Some of these young ladies not yet committed to college. Some of them committed to some very good ones. Very good ones. That was a great decision to not take that angle. I think on the 8-meter, she pulled it out, and they can maintain possession. Emilie Crump doing a nice job, number 11 for Team Inspire as they matriculate the ball around the outside. Amber Bettis now with the black knee band as she drives left-handed, gets a little bit of a step shot just wide, or was it saved by Sophia Hall? That was a great save right there. She saw that all the way. Good ball movement.
This is Kinley Betts out of Georgia. Betts rooting for the Bulldogs or rooting for Texas. I think her dad told me they're rooting for Texas tonight.
Yeah, a lot of big games on tonight. Right here, that's a great game.
This being the biggest of them all.
That's right. That's why we're here.
And it's back with Bettis. That strong left hand of hers really has her as a force to be reckoned. Here's Grace Cooney. Cooney pushes it inside. Shot. Oh, another save just gobbled by Sophia Hall.
That's something. That was an amazing save.
Slamming the door.
It was just nonchalant. She just was right there and just, boom, make that save.
Alex DeSanto doing a nice job coming down to help with the clear. Look at the speed by Liv Polveski.
It was a good look right there. Just got to take care of the ball.
Polsovsky has it knocked away, and now it's a little game of muckle going on outside.
It is. It's like little field hockey. I've watched a lot of the girls today kicking the ball a lot.
Great ground ball pickup, and that's going to draw the whistle.
She did a good job on that.
Great play by number 13, Kalina Johnson. KJ committed to USF.
Staying down here in Florida.
USF the Bulls.
That's right.
My buddy Sophia Chepnik now is USF Bull. Outside shot, goal. Oh, we got goal number 1. Great Abe Lincoln's mullet. She just stung that low. As a goalie coach, what are you looking for in those 8 meters?
We teach the goalies, when they have their stick behind, I mean, they're definitely looking to get that just one step and ripping it. And that's something a lot of the kids are practicing now. A lot of the players are spending more time on that. And, you think the goalies have more time to see it, and they don't because they just rip it right in there.
And it's a bit of the Charlotte North factor.
It is a bit of the Charlotte North. I always say, she's doing the Charlotte North.
Get that hand cradle. There's a nice look.
Yeah,
at number 18, Avery Gale, taking the draw for Team Empower. Again, this is the HighlightHer All-Star Game, all part of the festival that has become the National Cup here at the Tournament Sportsplex at Tampa Bay. The Peak Prospect Camp. Huge success yesterday as we inside shot goal. Great inside finish that time. Number 5, Kinley Betts, another Georgia product with the nice finish.
They moved the ball really well on that. That was a quick transition and just pass, and right in.
Yeah, Kinley Betts is like, hey, bookman, how about shutting your yapper and talk about me scoring goals, brother? Here's the replay.
Well, look at that. Quick feed, boom, weak side high.
Catch the ball with your feet moving and your hands free. If you don't think that's awesome, you need awesome lessons. We are right back to the draw.
This is a fast-moving game.
And, Coach, the draws are so important as we see close from top bar, lacrosse come up with the ground ball. How important are those wing players on draws?
I mean, the boxing out, just reading and knowing, like, the drawer. And I think what's amazing about in this game, they don't know each other, so they're, like, trusting, who's taking the draw, like, knowing the body language, and it's just so important.
This is Patricia Fang out of Florida, plays for Florida Express. And Fang's got wheels for days. I watched her a couple times today playing, and she's got speed to burn.
That first step is fast. I like that she's running it in. I mean, she knows her strength. She knows the speed. The goalie's baiting her a little bit.
Fang's going to get a little redo here on the 8-meter. See if she gets that side crank cradle going. She's got it down by her feet right now. Then cradles goes, and the ball trickles.
She had the goalie. She had it. She had it in her stick.
Charlotte Fairhurst, the goaltender for Team Inspire, made a piece of the save.
She had a piece of it, but it was so much power on it. It just moved her stick and it went in.
And here's the replay. We got to look. Look at that stance, though. That's a great wide base, and it just angles off of her.
She was baiting a little bit. She wanted her to shoot right, and then her step was a little bit flat on that, and that's where she took advantage of that. So that was a great shot.
Mastandrea in to take the draw this time for Team in Power. Mastandrea out of IMG Academy, the great Shannon O'Neill. Doing a nice job there. But it's going to be
a little bit of a scrum there. Oh, look at that.
Team Inspire comes away with it. Nice ground ball pickup by Lily Sundell. Now they're going to move it around the outside just a smidge. As Mally Self, number 19, is doing a great job for that squad in the middle of the field.
Ooh, that's a good take. Great defense.
Shot deflected in lacrosse. It's closest to the ball where and when it goes out. And they will look to dodge quickly. Lewis probes the defense. Referee puts the flag up, and we're going to get an 8-meter.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a little bit of a cross-check out into the body. Not a very good angle, but we'll see if she takes a shot.
Tough angle for Elsie Lewis. Nice stance. She's poised, ready to go. As you see the defense trying to get in position.
They close the gap real well on that 8-meter.
Great ground ball for Team Inspire as they right down the teeth of the defense. And now checked away. And a little second chance possession here, Coach.
They're moving the ball well for a team that hasn't played together. They're doing a great job out there on attack.
Lewis comes away with the ground ball, and now good look at Taylor Sharp.
Good defense. Lefty on righty. Makes it hard for the righty to attack. Another lefty on righty. Oh, look at that bounce shot.
And Selfie with the assist gets it down.
That was great.
And a beautiful finish by Zamora out of Maryland Select, number 2 for Team Inspire.
Those type of shots, I mean, she did the bounce on the top of the crease. They're hard for the goalies to read because they're going down thinking slow, and then it pops up, and it just goes right by them.
There you see Selfie with the feed down low, and that's just a great finish by Zamora. And don't look now, but we're not at a deuces.
We got a game going.
You talk about these draws and the players on the circle and the event that we have and Corrigan Sports and how well they've done running events. You've been working, taking your teams to Corrigan Sports events for decades.
Decades. And, you know, this event at the National Cup is the highlight of our, you know, every year for our teams to come. They're so excited to come because of the championship format.
Yep.
They get an opportunity to win a trophy.
Yep. And as we see the drive straight down the teeth of the defense.
Great save.
Unbelievable save by Fairhurst. Now the ball scrums towards the outside.
Those 50-50 balls are huge. You know, they come up with that, they get the second chance.
Mastandrea drives it, shot goal.
That was amazing.
Beautiful finish.
Great finish, moved the goalie, you know, did the switch from right to left. I mean, it's hard for the goalie to read that. Stick side high.
Mastandrea, just a stud finishing that play. And coach for the Empower team, Jill Pfeiffer, doing a great job substituting players as we get a great chance to see the replay. She dodges with a head of steam there.
Stick side high. She did a step back. I mean, just the way that, you know, she got the goalie moving just a little bit, and that's really what you want your attackers to do. That gives them the best chance to score.
And we're all-star game format, a lot of draws.
A lot of draws.
Carson,
that
Kroll.
She worked hard on that one.
Carson doing an unbelievable job all weekend long for her Florida Select team. You got to love John Alt.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
So many great coaches. Andrew Lecker comes out and sees everybody. It's just a beautiful place as the shot goes wide, and that's going to be goalie possession. There you see the goalie run that out. As a goalie coach, as a goalie guru, how important is that? So
important. You get so many of these young goalies, and they just stand there, and it's like, just make a move, and you're going to come up with possession. The goalies are so athletic now. You know, they've become just, it's so cool to watch them play now because they're just such an important part of the game, as they've always been. Being a goalie, I like that.
Yeah, of course. We have an allegiance. My son's a goalie.
Can be a lonely position sometimes.
Yes. Being a goalie's dad can
Goalie's dad or mom, they're always down at the goalie's side. You can pick them out.
The good news is my son Cole, he's a psych major at Ithaca, getting his master's degree.
That's a great save. Look at that. Nice rebound. Defense comes up with it.
Sophia Hall with the save on the low shot. Now we get a nice look at Taylor Santos out of IMG. Santos gets it up quickly.
Super speedy.
Oh, great offside shot for the finish.
She wasn't stopping. She was not stopping.
Taylor Santos, the 2025. So she is a junior. And again, coach is doing a great job substituting players throughout the first half of the action. 4-2, now your score. As the teams are going to take a little bit of time. And it is a beautiful night, and it's been a beautiful day. If your team hasn't been to the National Cup, you got to get here. Team in Power, 4-2.
Tap into the sports market with Corrigan Sports Enterprises. CSE has put on hundreds of events throughout its history, and we possess the tools to give your company exposure in the sports industry. CSE has decades of experience helping great companies like Care First, Pandora, New Balance, and Toyota to put their best foot forward in the marketing space, as well as provide spectacular event management. Bring your dreams from conception to fruition at CorriganSports.com.
Corrigan Sports, you see the great Lee Corrigan there doing stuff for the Baltimore Running Festival and all the different events they do. They do endurance events. Of course, the New Balance All-American, the pinnacle of every lacrosse player's career is to make that the underclass event second to none. And then you have the senior event, which has become the absolute encapsulation of great lacrosse in the high school level.
It has. Corrigan events are the most well-run events that we've ever attended, and it's just like I said, the kids are so excited to come to these events. The food's great, the venue's great. I mean, they have puppies. I mean, it's awesome.
We got the Outback Steakhouse VIP area right over there. You can see it on your screen. Looks like standing room only. The great Susan Warpinski doing a nice job as we see a powerful ground ball by Ella Larva. She plays for Triumph. Shot,
nice.
Goal. Oh, bringing it, slinging it, stinging it. That is just a shot.
She had a lot of time. The defense just didn't step up, and she did a pump fake, and she moved, had her hands free, and got that shot off.
The club coaches have done such a nice job. I'm sure Andrew Lecker's thrilled with that one. We got all of the great clubs are down here. Team 91 filling it up. Let's look at the replay.
Nice.
You're not making that save, Coach.
No, you're not. You know, they didn't slow her down. I mean, the goalie really didn't have the chance. I mean, that was a great place shot. You know, we're always telling our defense, get on their hands so that they can slow them down, so that they don't get that free shot with the stick.
And we are right back on the offensive end as Team in Power. Dominating those 50-50 balls. Coach, you talk about that. What do you mean when you say a 50-50 ball?
You know, balls on the ground, you got two going for it. Who's going to come up with it? I mean, that's a lot of times who's going to win the game. It's the one who gets the 50-50. Right there.
And there it is.
That's a great shot.
Somebody get that corner an Uber because it just got hammered.
Weak side high. That's the place.
That is a beautiful shot by Mastandrea.
Right there, just the chance that she was able to switch her hands, move. She had so much freedom to make that shot. It was kind of like, here we go. I'm going to put it wherever I want to right now.
As a shooter, that's a very good feeling.
It is. We always tell our shooters, you have more time than you think. These players are at such a level that they know how much time they have, and that's why you see such amazing shots out there.
And you come to these events year after year after year, like guys like Chris Marucci and all he does with Triumph Lacrosse, and he brings teams down here all the time. It's fabulous to be able to connect with coaches because we all want the same thing.
That's right.
Kids having fun playing this great sport.
That's what it's all about.
That's what these directors are doing. As we get a good look at Patricia Fang. And they're going to send it all the way around the outside. This is Addison
open
Cook.
In the middle. There's a good save. That was a great save. They needed that save.
Charlotte Fairhurst out of Maxim Club team. There's a good look at Charlotte. Oh, and
nice check. It's clean.
Did we get a switch at the goalie? They put Madeline Moscript in on the goalie change. And Team Inspire gets the clear, great feed, inside shot goal. That is making it look easy. You want to draw back, play lacrosse? Rewind that.
Their shot placement right now, I'm in awe of what they're doing with the ball.
That's the Powell sticks. The Powell sticks are phenomenal.
They are placing it. It's like effortlessly. It's like, have they hit the goalie yet? No.
Yeah.
Boom.
And it was all the passes that led up to Ashlyn Hambrecht out of Maryland Select with the finish. There's Ashlyn as they're subbing out. Coach Mike Haight and Jill Pfeiffer selected this year to coach in the HighlightHer All-Star Game. Booker Corrigan, Mary Schwartz bringing it to you. I'm just Booker. She won 200 games in her college career, did Mary Schwartz. She knows a little bit about coaching teams to victory at the great Roanoke College.
So much fun.
Where's Kim Blair when you need her?
Kim Blair's still there.
Oh, I know.
She's got one more that's in 9th grade at Salem High School. So.
And right away, they're back at it.
That's a good look.
I love the way Fang moves the ball behind the cage. Then she can get it out top. Now they're all the way on the far side. This is Kalina Johnson. KJ, little stutter step.
Good
breaking
defense.
Ankles like Kathy Bates out there right now. You have no idea the reference I just made, do you?
I know the reference to that. I was envisioning it in my head.
Where's James Kahn?
There it is. Look at
KJ Lowe.
Oh, great save. That was a good move, but that was an even better save.
Moscript plays for the Grizzlies, and she is happy about that one. She gobbled it up.
She did.
And connected on the clearing pass. You know, part of being a good goalie is not having to make saves.
Well, yeah, and
get it out.
A lot of times you make a great save and your adrenaline's going, and then you just the clear. It doesn't get where you want it to go, and then it's coming right back at you.
Amber Rane Clark-Matta with the nice clear there. She gets the ball over to Grace Cooney. Sterling Thornton and Katie Moore, Fiona Dodson, Alyssa Kaminski, all stars for this white team, Team Inspire.
Nice feed in.
A little stutter step, and we're going to get a whistle. And this is going to be Kinley Betts, the Georgia product, from the 8-meter.
Oh, there was a little false start right there. I saw that.
Betts poised once again, right-handed, gets in underneath, shot goal. What a play by Betts.
That was some good speed getting in there. Great shot.
Now, Mary, I know you coached a lot of games, a lot of players. That's just practice. I mean, when we see this replay, the only thing you can tell me is that she practiced this 1,000 times.
I would say yes, because of the way she moved the goalie, and she knew that she was taking her over to the left, and she came back to the right. It's not something you just oh, I'm just going to do it.
And here it is.
Move, boom.
And the protection of the stick.
The protection of the stick. She did and great speed coming off the 8. I mean, she had a great first step.
Betts with the finish. And Taylor Sharp plays for the North Carolina Aces for her club team. The great Colin McClellan up, helping us here in the booth, the stat master, we call him. Oh, and another save. I'll tell you what, they're getting some good goalie play out of Moscript. Madeline at 2027, and she's going to stare down. This could be a tall order for her as we get.
That's a great save again. Look at this. But she came up with the rebound.
Pelletier somehow found a way to get a nice job on the 8-meter.
50-50 ball. That's a nice block.
Johnson also doing a good job picking up scooping balls. And it'll be Team in Power in purple. Team Inspire in white. Champion doing such a great job. Great cut, great finish, great hands, inside goal.
I mean, the goals they're making, their feet never stop. And I think, you know, when we're teaching some of the younger players, it's like, keep your feet moving when you take the shot.
And Addison Cook has been listening to you.
She has.
As we see as we're going to see here on the replay. Cookie, look at that. She comes out, she's not even on the screen.
I don't even know where she came from. She was a good target.
There
she had the stick, and it was a great feed.
We got the pal pocket rocking. And the Outback Steakhouse, the original Outback Steakhouse.
The original.
The first one ever. Over there feeding all the folks in the VIP area. You can see there's stuff to the gills. And we got fireworks coming up at halftime, by the way.
That's right.
So don't go anywhere, folks. This is going to be fantastic. Ella Larva with the draw there. Ball goes onto the circle players. It comes up momentarily. But now we get a whistle, and it's going to be Morgan Benish out of Colorado. Teams from all over the country. The game is spreading like wildfire.
It's good defense.
Good defense, good takeaway, good ground ball. A little check towards the head there.
Good defense right there. That was a great double.
Kaylee Clarkson has it taken away, and now she's going to have to play some defense on Elsie Lewis. Lewis with speed comes in lefty, switches to the right hand, gets to the top of the crease, and finishes.
That's a tough save for a goalie to make. I mean, moving that goalie when you're coming in from the left to right, if you're a good shooter, you're going to get it in there.
And Lewis out of Carolina Coast, great club program, and here's the replay. Rolling heavy like Danson and Highsmith from the other guys.
She gets underneath, switches hands, comes back. That was nice. Great finish.
Not a big mystery why she was selected to play in this all-star game with skills like that.
All-stars here. Wait, all of them. You know, and the coaches go out there, they have to manage the sideline and get the subs in, and they do a tremendous job, you know, not knowing, you know, trying to find the combinations.
Yep. And you talk about that as a coach, over 200 wins at the college level. How often did you recruit multi-sport athletes over single-sport athletes?
I would say probably 80% multi-sport athletes. And I also would like to find the athletes that had 3 or 4 brothers that were older. Because I grew up with 4 brothers, and I'll tell you what, I said it made me a tougher athlete because I wanted to, you know, work hard.
Yeah, somebody with a chipped tooth, right?
Yeah, probably.
Sophia Hall, the goaltender for Team in Power, just standing on her head right now, making great save after great save. As Team Inspire still trying to get in, make something happen. That is Sammy Hohen. Hohen feeds inside. Ball goes to the ground. And again, a lot of ground balls, but quick pickups, great plays, nice little face dodge on the inside, but good defense.
Good defense. That was great. I mean, they came back up with that.
Kaylee Clarkson with the pickup, and now it's quickly into the stick of Hohen.
Oh. There it is.
Inside feed
there
finish.
It is. Look at that.
making it look easy.
3 seconds left.
And that'll be halftime, folks. There they go. There go your fireworks. And let's get a shot of those. Oh, yeah. Pow, pow, pow. Y'all sit back and enjoy the light show. Nothing exceeds like excess. Top 4 tuxedos with no reason. This is
nothing like it.
Yeah. And this is not JV fireworks either, Coach. It's the kind of fireworks that Peter Brady saw with Millicent. You remember?
Yep. You know, to be an athlete and just you feel so appreciated when things like this because you've put so much time in, and it's a celebration is what it is.
It is a very festival-like atmosphere. It did tremendous work by all the folks at Corrigan Sports, including the great Joe Kerrigan.
So do they just press a button and it goes on the fireworks?
You press a button.
Oh, that's right, I did.
It is halftime here in the HighlightHer All-Star Game. It's beautiful. Welcome into the halftime segment. And boy, do we have a treat for you. Champion Representative Joe Delaquila is joining us, and this is going to be fantastic because Champion and the National Cup have partnered up for this year. Joe, talk about the importance of Champion getting together with an organization like Corrigan Sports and an event like the National Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us on. We're super excited again to be participating with Corrigan. We had a great time last year in the Northeast, and now coming down, particularly with the HighlightHer game. Champion has a long history of youth sports, high school sports, college sports, and we're really digging into the lacrosse market now. So it's a main focus, particularly with women.
And it totally is a main focus because it's been the fastest growing sport for so long. Champion, and you have a great crew there with Miranda and Jess, and you guys have identified lacrosse. What was it about the sport that your company, Champion, said, we got to be a part of this?
Well, I think Miranda and Jess and the rest of our leadership team, they could see the growth. We've already been into so many other markets like track, like girls softball, volleyball, that it was time for us to take that leap, I think, into lacrosse so we could start to grow our market as lacrosse continues to grow as big as it is going to be.
It's a great event down here in Tampa. You talk about 15 pristine Bermuda grass fields, and you're also reaching out to each of the club teams. As they come in, they get engaged by Champion. And as I like to say, if you're not wearing Champion team wear, you're just wearing clothes.
I would agree with that.
It's a great event. Talk about how active you guys are looking forward for Champion and your relationship with the sport of lacrosse and Corrigan Sports.
Sure. And of course, we've got our relationship with PLL, our relationship now with Corrigan. We keep trying to reach out and build those ties so we can work with the youth clubs. So we can get in with the high school teams. We'll have a booth and a tent set up with products on display when we're down in Tampa, so coaches can come by and stop and touch and feel the quality of the Champion items, warm-ups, bags. We do everything, so we try to make it a one-stop shop, make it very easy for your coaches.
And easy is what these coaches love because they got enough time split between, the parent involvement and helping them. Absolutely. And then you got the X's and O's. And Champions come full bore to the National Cup. And it's an unbelievable setting right here. What other events do you think Champions going to be jumping on board with as you look at the 2025 calendar?
I would expect us to be back out with you guys next year at a couple other events. Of course, our continued relationship with PLL. And just continue to try to grow as many places as we can get to, starting in the Mideast and working our way west as we go.
Joe, thank you so much for your time. National Cup is flourishing right now, and groups like Champion help make it spin. So, Joe Delaquella, thank you so much for your time. Great to have you on board, and we can't wait to see what Champion has for the sport of lacrosse in 2025. Thank you.
Let's outback. Let's get back out there, or stay settled in right here. Let's put our experiences on a pedestal as we experience exciting new flavours. Let's wake up our steak cravings and make fun memories with our best mates. Let's add spice to this drink, or smoke to that one. Let's meet up and eat up and celebrate together over a meal again with Outback Steakhouse.
Folks who are watching, Booker Corrigan, Mary Schwartz here to highlight her All-Star game. The fireworks have been going the entire time. Corrigan Sports, Lee Corrigan, he knows how to throw a party.
We love the fireworks.
The fireworks, the event, the sponsors, everything that adds up to this being such a great event. Here's your grand finale.
It's better than the 4th of July.
Wow.
Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters. Mary, just like the rug ties the room together, halftime highlights tied the game together, and we had a lot of highlights.
A lot of highlights. This is a great game.
And there you see the opener, just hard low shots. You're going to beat an all-star goalie. You got to shoot well.
You got to shoot well. You got to do a little fake in there. You got to move the goalie. Boom. She got the goalie stand up tall. Top left side.
Fan with a shot that just trickles in there.
She saved it, and then it was like, oh, that's the worst one. Look at this drive. Oh man, that was a. She practices that shot. That's a shot she practices.
Here's a nice little roll dodge into the Twizzler for
the speed going in.
Master Andrea, and now this time it's Santos. Team and Power rolled out to a big lead, but Inspire came back heavy as we see Ella Larva with her goal.
You know, the 1v1 drives that the players had, they just didn't stop. Nice switches, great placement.
Changing hands. I mean, they played the game with both hands.
That's why they're all-stars. Didn't we say that? That's why they're all-stars.
Exactly. It is a beautiful, beautiful night, beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida. The best event of its kind.
Best event. Just, you couldn't ask for better weather. Just the atmosphere, the parents, the fans. It's an amazing day.
As we see Addison cook with that last goal. And here's Lewis driving in, comes in left. He gets to the top of the crease. How important is that to get to the top of the crease when you're finishing plays?
She got to the top. She pulled the goalie out. She didn't panic and shoot into the goalie stick. She just placed it right around her. And that's just something, like I said, that's practice. That's work.
Lily Sundell doing a great job also. We're going to step away for a quick minute. We'll be back with the opening draw of the second half right after this. And there's a nice shot of Team Inspire breaking the huddle. And they're going to start with Charlotte Fairhurst in the goal. And Team Empower made a goalie change as well. goalie number 22, Sophia Dapper, who's committed to Louisville.
Louisville. How to learn how to say that correctly.
Well, all you have to do is go to the Kentucky Derby, and they'll make sure you know.
If you say it wrong.
Team's ready to break the huddle. There she is. Great goaltender, Charlotte Fairhurst, plays for that Maxim team, and she's just a 2027.
There's there's young goalies coming up. They're learning a different style, and they are really changing, I think, even the game even more, the way that they play. Hands are fast, more athletic, and just fun to watch.
Taylor Santos making sure the goggles and the ponytail are all set for the All-Star game. And we are set to go, underway. The ball goes high in the air, and KJ getting after it.
She's a standout out here on the field, KJ.
The shot goes wide, picked up by Puzevic. Puzevic doing an unbelievable job for that Southern Stars Club squad, and she's a 2028.
Did a nice job there. She made a move. Goalie, her defender went down, and then she drove and got the shooting space call. We'll see if she takes it from this angle because she's a righty.
And the angle really does kind of hurt or can enhance. And this time it's close.
That was close. That was a real nice shot.
Rebound all the way outside the 8-meter. And nice pickup by Taylor Santos. Kaylee Clarkson doing a nice job as well. Carson, Kroll, Mally Self, and Lily Sundell also contributing for their squads.
It's like they got a little play set up here. Oh, nice. Nice save. I thought she had that in.
This Charlotte Fairhurst making a big save and making it look easy. Connects on the clearing pass, and it's all the way up the far side, right by that VIP section. She may have gotten some Outback Steakhouse.
She might have.
On her way by.
Maybe a blooming onion.
I think you have to use an accent when you say that.
Oh, I don't
Mary.
even know if I could do the accent. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Where's my daughter Mary when I need her?
Santos had a great shot and a move in there, and the goalie came up with such a great save. They transitioned so fast.
Fairhurst with the big save, and now one good save deserves another one.
That's right, going the other way.
Team in power. Pushing it. As Dan Fouts would say, they didn't hold anything back.
They did not. We got another turnover here. Oh, we got one-on-one. Oh, was a one-on-one.
So close.
So close.
You jumped the gun,
I
Coach.
I did. I thought she had it.
And Team in Power right back at it. Team in Power in purple. Team Inspire in white. As we get a good look at Kalina Johnson, headed to USF. KJ. Little stutter step. Comes out lefty shot. Blisters wide. Oof.
She was pretty wide.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that shot was so far right.
So wide.
It was so far right. Michael Moore's going to do a documentary about it.
That's a good one. I like that.
Especially in the election season.
Sure. Well, it's over. It's over now.
It's all over now.
Oh, she's looking for that cut coming off the stack.
Stays
nice double.
Stays righty, but the hesitation works. Little re-dodge by Alex DeSanto. And now the backhand throw by Fang. She's got some game.
Yeah, she was trying to get underneath the defender, and the defender did such a nice job of sliding and keeping her in front.
Good ground ball by Puzevic. And it's all the way behind. So important to get it behind. It makes the defender turn their heads.
Yes. Nice check.
KJ with a little flippy. And it's right away to Brooke McDonald. McDonald.
Oh, she sees that crease.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might have. She got the shot. I think they called a dangerous shot.
Fairhurst made the save, it appeared. Got a player down, and that is number 14, Fiona Dodson. And she appears to be okay, smiling, laughing.
I think she made a great save, the player. Sometimes they're the ones, you know, if your goalie goes down, it's like, hey. You know, it happens sometimes, you know, the way that the players have become just so, the finesse with their stick. You know, sometimes, you know, the defender just, you know, she steps in and it's not, nothing's intentional. It just happens.
And they quickly matriculated down the field. Fang with wheels.
So there'll be a player up.
Inside.
Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that went in? I thought she had that. She had it on her stick.
Yeah. That's my girl, Patricia Fang.
That was great. Good speed, no hesitation. The goalie had great vision on it, and I think she just didn't get all the way down.
I was talking with some of the players before the game as we see this highlight. Look at it, switches hands, goes in lefty, goes in righty.
Nice.
Barely gets it back past Sophia Dapper.
And she, you know, they were player out, you know, because of the yellow card, and she just went for it instead of like setting up and trying to look for the, you know, 2v1.
As I was talking to some of the players before the game, and they said, and Chris Tomlinson echoed the sentiment, these unis are rizzy to the tizzy, which I'm sure, Mary, when you were in college, you said that a lot at Maryland, didn't you?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Rizzy to the tizzy.
E to the Vizzo, I to the Lizzo.
That's right.
That's Dr. Evil.
What year was that? Was that the 70s?
No, it was the Austin Powers took place in the 70s.
Yes. What do we got going on here?
Long restart outside the high circle, and it's a quick pickup.
Got some speed coming down.
Team in power looking to push it up the middle of the field. Ball bobbled momentarily by Mastandrea. Picked up. And she'll look for a teammate in the far wing. And again, so important to get that ball behind the cage. I want to talk about that with you, Coach, because lacrosse is unique that way, where defenders have to turn their heads because they're guarding both sides of a goal.
Yes, and the more the attack moves the ball, the harder it is for the defense, because, you know, we teach them to see ball and girl. But a lot of times they get, you know, caught either watching the player or watching the ball, and that's where a great attacker can take advantage of that with the feeders. The feeders look for that.
McDonald went for the timing feed and unable to connect, and now we got a long ground ball.
Nice.
And gathered up by Amber Rane Clark-Matta.
A lot of whistles down there.
Yeah. Momentarily. Chloe Resnick does the clearing, gets it quickly to Greer Cox. Oh, and here's some wheels. Josie Crater, the Colorado resident, plays for Team 91. Ball goes onto the ground, but Avery Gale gets it. Gale over to Fang. Behind now with McDonald. Feed goes awry, and ball bounds and skitters towards the sideline before it's gathered.
The defense has definitely tightened up in this quarter. I mean, there's only been one goal scored.
DeSanto doing a good job getting ground balls, but now it's up to the shooters to find a way to finish. And here is Mastandrea. KJ driving in, gets it to Mastandrea. Looking to feed that time, draws the cross check, and we'll get a whistle. Quick stoppage.
Let's see where they put her on with Hash. This is an okay Hash. I mean, if she's able to, like, move the goalie a little bit. being a righty. Looks like she's going to take a Charlotte North shot.
Yeah. Crank. Oh, just wide.
Yes, yeah. Good speed.
And they get the backup. The defender steals possession. And just like that, Team Inspire streaking down the field. Grace Cooney. No relation to George Clooney. Katie Moore bobbles it and regathers, and that might, no card, just a little shoving. No worse for the wear is Ashlyn Hambrecht.
Team in power is pressuring out a little bit more, trying to be the aggressor.
Pass inside, and the ball just simply collected by Dapper, and she makes the long clearing pass.
Got some speed
Just
going in.
styling up the field. I like the one-hand hold on the run. Nice handle by Josie Crater.
Look at that. Dodge, dodge, dodge. And time to pass.
Crater, the Colorado resident, loses it, and it's picked up. Number 7, Amber Bettis. Great job by her. Greer Cox doing a nice job on this side. And Rane Clark-Matta wheels it out into the offensive end with 1 minute to go in the period. Pass bobbled, and Dapper well out of the cage. Comes away with it and finds the open player in the form of Ella Larva.
This is a back and forth right here. A lot of wind sprints happening out there right now. They're getting their workout in.
Yes, they are. They got playoffs tomorrow.
Number 3 coming in. Oh, that was a great look.
And we talked about playoffs tomorrow. This is the championship format for the National Cup. It's not just a showcase.
Not a showcase.
So college coaches get to watch these games on tape. Division II, Division III coaches are allowed to be here and recruit in person. Obviously, there's a host of them who attend this. It's just a great format for a tournament.
And, you know, coaching a club team, you know, one of the things I had to say to the players today is, like, it's not a showcase. This is a championship. I said you can't play. Because in a showcase, you make a mistake. It doesn't matter as much.
And there are tournaments that are run that are simply, it's like practice.
That's
you
right.
just go out there and run around, and that's what happens.
I said, this is a game, and I said, it matters. I said...
And club directors love the tournament format. Tied at 7, end of the third. Booker Corrigan, Mary Schwartz bringing it to you. Highlight her.
Yeah, we've come this far, but can we finish what we started? Do we have it in us? Can we get back at it and keep grinding? Because the second we think we've given everything, we're gonna give more. Because this is our moment, and we are. We are made for this.
Whatever you're made for, Gatorade is made to fuel it.
Because I love you.
Because I love you.
Because I love you.
Because I love you. This number, delete.
You were walking with Mark?
You should know how dumb that makes me look.
I don't care if she's your lab partner.
Why do you have texts from him? Because I love you. This Jason number?
Delete.
And Ben?
Delete.
Because I love you, I should smash your phone.
You got lucky. Because I love you. That's not love.
Let's outback. Let's get back out there or stay settled in right here. Let's put our experiences on a pedestal as we experience exciting new flavours. Let's wake up our steak cravings and make fun memories with our best mates. Let's add spice to this drink or smoke to that one. Let's meet up and eat up and celebrate together over a meal again with Outback Steakhouse.
It's the best weekend of fall lacrosse, the National Cup presented by Champion. Of course, Powell lacrosse, a huge part of this event, and their sticks are really catching on with boys and girls. But, you know, obviously we're here at the National Cup, the best tournament for the girls' programs all fall. The Powell sticks are catching on as we get a good look at goaltender Sophia Dapper. She's been hustling. Booker Corrigan, Mary Schwartz bringing you the call as we get back for the opening draw of the fourth quarter. 7-7 your score.
Not as many goals in that quarter. Not as many goals. Let's see what happens here in the last. They open it up.
KJ coming up with the draw control off the ground ball. Kalina Johnson plays for Lacrosse Monkey. So many club programs just love this event. If you're a club director, why wouldn't you come to sunny Florida to play for a championship and not just a showcase where, and you know, how much attention are they really giving to a showcase?
Championship format is an amazing event. Amazing, you know, for the club, you know, club directors, for the parents, you know, they see an outcome and there's something to play for.
And it's great to teach a kid to play to win and accept the outcome.
We had our 23 team here a couple years ago, and we won the championship. And it was like, you know, I get water dumped on me. It was like, I was at the Final Four at Maryland. It was amazing. You know, I say that word amazing a lot, but I'm telling you, like, there's nothing better. I think about that win. You know, I tell the girls that we're coaching this year. It's just like,
oh, a little behind the back.
That was a great save. It's nothing better than this. Showcases have their day, but you know, the championship format in Florida, in the warm weather, with fireworks.
With fireworks, yeah.
And puppies.
you're on fire right now, Coach. And the puppies. Carrie Ann Allen doing an amazing job as the girls lacrosse director for the tournament company.
She's done a great job.
Over 100 teams playing, again, for a championship, for the right to dump water on their coach.
That's right.
Have you ever seen that at a showcase?
No.
Nah, I don't think so.
No. And I had to drive 10 hours to get home, and I was soaking wet. And I loved every minute of it.
For 10 hours?
Well, I drove to Roanoke.
Oh.
It was a long drive.
Sterling Thornton will get the 8-meter.
You got a tie game here.
Oh, what a pass.
Look at that. Changing it up.
And a great job finishing the play. Driving to the center of the field. Lily Sundell, the 26 grad year player for Rapids Lacrosse.
So that was a heads-up play because, you know, on an 8-meter, you know, you're always looking for an open player. So as you take it, she had that eye contact, and that was just, you know, you can't coach that. That's just that game set.
But you practice it.
You do practice it.
So the other thing I noticed was, how would you rate her stick protection when she made the catch there off the 8-meter?
She just used her shoulder and came in, and that defender couldn't do anything, and then she was able to get her hands free on the shot.
Protecting her stick like Mac DeAnge used to protect ice cream.
That's why they're all-stars, because these players, they're not playing together. They're from all different clubs. And you put them out here, and that's what happens when they go to college.
They gel.
All over the place.
Lily Sundell taking the draw that time for Team Inspire. And it's Kalina Johnson now. Johnson stutter steps and comes back outside. Nice drive to the inside, shot, goal. Bam!
Nice.
Dunk you very much.
She made a couple of moves. She went in, came back, and, you know, I thought defensively they were going to slide on her, and she was able to get that left-hand shot off.
Emma McCaffrey with the finish.
Let's watch this again. Defensively, they did a nice job on the first. She came in, switched hands, made one dodge. That was it, face dodge, and then she got the shot.
trying to stop her is like trying to nail Jell-O to the ceiling, as we see.
That's a good one.
As we see the VIP area. Tell you what, get down to Tampa. This event happens every year. It's thriving as KJ comes away with the draw control after the goal, and we're tied at 8. Ocho to Tayo.
KJ does a really nice job on the draw. Just her height, and she could control it. The sticks they're using, she's able to dig it out.
Yeah, Champion and my friend Joe D, they do such a nice job of outfitting teams. If you want your team to wear the best, get some Champion gear. They're doing specials as well.
Look at this speed.
Look at the wheels. Goodness gracious.
No one's stopping her.
Those are recruitable wheels. That's speed.
That's good defense.
That's great. Mary Schwartz said one time, you can't coach speed.
You cannot coach speed. You're talking about Champion. You know, back in the day when I played at Maryland, we wore Champion. That's what we had. Champion sweatshirts, Champion sweats. I don't think we had Champion shoes. I don't think they made those yet.
They do make some of the best stuff, as we see both teams trying to fight for that win in the HighlightHer All-Star Game. Team Inspire against Team Empower. They're knotted at 8. Brendan Duvall doing a good job in the merchandise. You stopped by the merchandise tent today.
I did.
It's a lot of great stuff. And, of course, lanyards.
Yes, and I got a nice sweatshirt. That was a Champion sweatshirt. It said National Cup. It was great.
We see the sidearm slinger by Santos goes just wide. And a nice drive by Sydney Robinson, another Colorado resident. And this is Avery Gale.
That's a shot.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Look at that.
Great play, Sydney Robinson.
These players, a lot of them played 3 games today, and here they are out at this All-Star game, and they're still able to just motor it.
They do, and Sydney Robinson, again, another one of those Colorado products, and a great low bounce shot.
Bounce shots, that, you know, unpredictable. And a lot of times, you know, if the goalies haven't been trained, you know, on where the placement is.
And the dodge, she sets it up. We like to call it the hokey pokey. You stick your right foot in, you put your right foot out, and you kind of get it twisted, and you finish the play. And the other question I have for you, Coach, the hokey pokey, maybe that really is what it's all about.
It could be.
Maybe it really is, because that's what it's all about. You ever stop and think?
No, now I am thinking about it, and it kind of is like the hokey pokey. The dodging, you know, the way they teach the dodging now, they spend so much time on just the footwork, you know, the cones, and, you know, just making sure that you can get, like, the defense leaning a little bit so that you can get a little space.
Great ground ball for the time being as the ball, again, skitters towards the end line. Somewhere Mike Emilie is smiling as it's pitchforked ahead, and here comes KJ. Johnson settles things with 3:42 to go on a beautiful night here in Florida. Oh, nice inside play.
Nice
shot
move.
Goes wide, and they get the back up. Great hustle play. And they're right away back on it. She's on the sideline. The ref says the cross check, they're going to play on.
Keep playing. A lot of the rule changes has really helped the game flow a little bit better.
Gabby Puzevic. Puzevic doing a great job with the clear. Team Inspired trails 9-8 as the clock winks. Oh, no, they don't anymore.
Not anymore.
My God.
That was, you talk about a hokey pokey move right there.
That was a sidearm slinger.
She just did a little roll dodge and got those hands free.
Oh,
and look at her smiling.
Sammy Owen, what a shot. Look at this replay. Blisters it.
Gets her hands free right there and just squares her shoulders up and just rips it right into the cage. That's practice.
Somewhere Casey and Ryan Powell and Mikey Powell are smiling because they're part of an amazing event. Powell Lacrosse doing so much for these young ladies. Of course, they all get free Gatorade down here. I mean, it's literally what don't they get?
They get too much.
Yeah. Spoiled little kids.
They're
We
spoiled.
got nothing.
The fireworks are enough. And they get Outback.
Yes, they do.
Right there.
Over for the VIPs. Johnson carries it behind for Team Inspire.
Tie game.
With 1:46 to go. She flips it.
Inside.
Oh, great inside roll. Great finish.
That's key.
That is a cagey move by Mastandrea. And she breaks the tie. 10-9 now with 1:27 and rolling as Team Inspire gets quickly.
So possession on this draw is going to be, if Team Empower has the lead, they get the draw. They're just going to go into a stall. Look at that move.
There's the flip. Yep.
Coming around inside.
You love the inside roll, and you have to get.
Goalie got pulled out a lot on that.
Well, and when you do that inside roll, you got to get high. You got to get 5 by 5, 5 feet or 5 yards above and 5 yards to the side. Clock is stopped with 50 seconds left. We have great action.
Uh-oh.
We got live action. Where's the turtle man? Neil, get the bag. Pulsovsky.
They can just ice it right now.
Ball bounds towards the top of the box.
20 seconds.
Gathered by Cook. And the clock is winding down, and it looks like it's going to be a thriller. A one-goal finish.
Look at that study step.
And that'll do it.
That's it.
Find a way to win.
That was a game.
And Team Empower does just that. Joe Pfeiffer has to be thrilled with offense, defense, and goaltending. Your champion player of the game, Mastandrea, Luca Mastandrea. At IMG, here she is, number 9. The roll dodge and the finish.
Hands were high, and she just moved that goalie, placed it where she wanted it to. She's so just comfortable. Switch. And when she releases it, it looks like she's going to cradle again. So the goalie a lot of times is waiting for that cradle. And I don't even think watched it go in. Or watched it go in.
Great inside roll there.
That was a great move.
My man Joe D's got to be thrilled with the champion player of the game. And there they are. Getting a little handshake in.
That was a great game.
For Mary Schwartz and everybody at Corrigan Sports in the National Cup, I'm Booker Corrigan, reminding you, you only get one shot at today.